So trying to prosecute war crimes in the middle of an armed conflict, you come up against these competing interests, which is to bring your own people home. The actual definition of the crimes is a complicated area, but what I would say to you at this point is that this is unusual in some ways as an armed conflict, because you have the application not only of all four Geneva Conventions, but also Additional Protocol 1, because both Ukraine and Russia are parties to Additional Protocol 1. And Additional Protocol 1 includes a list of war crimes relevant to this conflict related to attacks on civilians or disproportionate attacks involving civilian casualties. And so it wouldn't be that difficult to prosecute such war crimes because they are defined in a treaty ratified by both sides. So a lot of the media talk about how the fact that neither Russia nor Ukraine have ratified the Rome Statute, but actually the Rome Statute is for prosecuting people in the International Criminal Court, and it's based on these crimes which exist in treaty law for some time now. So I think it's certainly possible. And the fact that these crimes are grave breaches under the Geneva Conventions means not only that they could be prosecuted in Ukraine or Russia, but that they could also be prosecuted in any state in the world, because every state has ratified the Geneva Conventions. So, and many of those states will have national law that allows them to prosecute a grave breach of the Geneva Conventions, even states that are not parties to the ICC. So, for example, since January this year, the United States has adjusted its law. It could prosecute anybody accused of grave breaches. The United Kingdom has something called the Geneva Conventions Act, which gives jurisdiction to the British courts to prosecute those who are accused of grave breaches of the Geneva Conventions. So that would be the aspect that I would stress, that the universal jurisdiction, if you like, because every state in the world is a party to these treaties, stems from the Geneva Conventions and not from something called international criminal law or even the ICC.